Hello, girls. Now we're going to do pick a card, right?
Okay.
So I am going to shuffle the cards, not very well, but I am shuffling them. And we are going to get a question each. We don't know what it's going to be, right? So, Salma, you can go first.
Okay.
Oh, like this one. Right. When was the last time you sang to yourself or to somebody?
Sorry, the
When
last time
was the last time you sang to yourself,
you
la la la
sang?
la, round your house,
Sang,
or
okay.
you sang to somebody?
Oh, really? I don't, I don't know how long time, how long I sing for myself. Maybe, maybe a long time ago.
So
sing.
you don't sing in the shower, you don't sing
No,
walking
no,
around your house.
I don't have this habit.
Right.
This habit.
Sometimes, only sometimes, when I'm walking, I have my headphones on, and if there's no one about, maybe I'll start shouting to the song I am listening to. And it's just a way of freeing me from the stress that I have inside me, no?
Okay.
I'm more of a dancer, Selma. I go like this around my house to motivate me sometimes than a singer. I'm not a singer, I'm a dancer, right? So each one has something different. Right then, Nyssa.
Okay.
I wanted to have
I'm sorry,
the,
Nyssa.
no, I wanted to answer the last.
Yeah, go on then.
No, tell me.
No, ask Selma, go.
Today I sang for my son and for my family, but they closed the door. I don't know why.
Oh, right. Okay then.
I sang. I love singing a song under the
shower. So you prefer to sing rather than to dance?
I love both, but yes, I love singing.
Right. So I didn't choose this question, so just go with it. Do you know how you would like to die?
You know?
Do you know how you would like to die?
Die during my sleep? Yes, I know exactly. Well, after a wonderful day with my husband, of course, when I have 120 years, of course, years old, and after one day, I will eat a pizza and watch my TV series, favorite TV series, and then lie with my husband and bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, like my dog. My dog did the same.
Right. So this is romantic, no? In a way, no? I didn't think of that very often. Sometimes I've thought that I would like to die with someone by the side of me, which I won't mention who. But also I thought of something intimate that I would like to do before I died. And with that, I will leave it.
No, we can know. Okay.
So that's it. Right. Okay, Lily. If you could change anything about the way you were brought up. So in your childhood, would you like to change anything about the way they brought you up?
That I brought up?
Yes, for example, when you're a child, I will say it more like in a Spanish way, your parents educate you, they teach you what to do. When you are growing up, they bring you up by showing you how to behave. So you may say in Spanish, the way they educated you. So would you like to change something in the way your parents acted with you?
Yeah, I thought about that many times, and I think I would like to have another another education about the friendships, because my mom always told me that don't believe in friendship and something like that. And but now I think that that's not very well for me, because I don't have a lot of friendships, a good friendship.
So you think that the way your mother brought you up was a little negative, which affected you in your adult life when making friends? Maybe, I'm thinking now because I'm maybe one of the oldest here now, but our parents, when they do things we don't understand. And then when we can sit down and think about it when we are old as well, maybe they do things because of the way they were brought up, what happened to them. So I'm not saying they're right or wrong, but they were affected by other things too. So if your mother suffered from negative friendships, she didn't want you to have this problem, but it affected you in another way. So I understand.
In the past, now I have very good friends.
Yes, but this negativity affected you when you were reacting with friends. For example, I think sometimes we are reflection of our parents. I don't know if you have children or something. I think, wow, my mother used to do that. My mother said this, and I do it unconsciously, no? And I'm very strict like my mother, even though I didn't like what she did to me. She was so strict. Yeah. Right, Claudia, no?
Yes.
I wish I had someone I could share with. So you have to fill in the space. So fill in the space when I go like this. I wish I had someone I could share with. What would you like to share with somebody?
To share. Definitely, I really would like to have someone to share my writings and my poetry. And I have a friend, but we are not so close. I met him in a workshop, and it's definitely, I don't know, you feel so great when you are sharing your writings and there's another person that is understanding you and the meaning, and it's feeling like that energy of the words that you are putting on the paper. And that's amazing, because we were like dropping, like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful, the metaphors and things like that. It's a little silly, but when you are a writer, you really enjoy the words and the metaphors and the way people can describe things in such a beautiful way.
And not everyone can share this way of thinking as you. Not everyone's on the same page as you. Not everyone can appreciate what you're trying to convey on your paper. So it's very difficult to find someone. So for example, you and I could get on really well, but when it came to poetry, Claudia, I'm sorry. I don't understand anything. So you would be upset with me because you would be so overwhelmed trying to share your beautiful words with me. And I was thinking, Claudia, what does that mean?
But let me say something. The contemporary poetry is not using rhyme and this strict way to write. It's a free poetry. It's just a simple poetry. It's a poetry of your daily life, simple things, even using the most simple words that you can imagine. But it's so beautiful the way that people can describe simple things, and describe simple things daily life, like to drink a glass of milk in a beautiful way is pretty difficult. And when other people can understand that and see the beautiful inside it, is another side of the world, because you can see the simple things in a different way. With
And you
poetry.
feel appreciated. You feel appreciated. Nyssa, you wanted to say
Yes,
something?
yeah, ask something to Claudia. But are you writing in English or in Spain?
In Spanish.
In Spanish. Sorry.
Yes, I'm writing in Spanish, and I'm trying to do some writings in English, and I have been translating my own poems, trying to get a sense of the original version and learning vocabulary through that.
Yeah, I'd really like to read your writing. Really.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Maybe you could educate us a little bit, because I remember at school, in the high school, we did poetry as part of our language subject. And I didn't like it because I didn't understand it, because he used to say, and what did the writer want to say here? And I would say what I thought, and it was nothing what the writer wanted to say, because, you know, like the old poetry had like a second meaning, you had to investigate it more. So maybe your poetry that you're telling us about in the workshop is more down to earth, and maybe people like myself would be able to understand it more. Right then, girls.
It's the modern poetry, because you can identify with that old poetry. As you said, it's very difficult to understand,
Yeah.
and you get bored easily. But when you are writing about the real life, that's pretty different.
Right.
Amazing.
Right. Anyone else would like to say something before we leave? Right. So I hope you've enjoyed Pick a Card, and everyone just got something by chance. So anyone could have anything. So thank you, girls, for joining me.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you again another time.